The recent political landscape in India has been significantly shaped by the fallout from the Lok Sabha's failure to pass the Constitution 131st Amendment Bill 2026, which aimed to operationalize a 33% reservation for women in parliament and state assemblies. This legislative defeat has ignited a fierce political battle, intertwining constitutional questions with intense partisan mobilization. The Women's Reservation Act, also known as the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, was enacted in 2023, but its implementation has remained contentious. The amendment sought to delink the immediate implementation of the reservation from traditional delimitation constraints, which are tied to census data and seat counts. However, on 16 April 2026, the amendment failed to secure the necessary two-thirds majority in the Lok Sabha, garnering 298 votes in favor and 230 against. In the wake of this defeat, political reactions have been swift and polarized. The ruling Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP) has accused opposition parties, particularly the Congress and the Samajwadi Party (SP), of being anti-women for their votes against the amendment. The BJP has launched a series of high-profile women-led protests, including the Mahila Akrosh in Assam, to frame the narrative around women's empowerment. Concurrently, the Mahila Congress has initiated a nationwide postcard campaign demanding immediate implementation of the reservation without the precondition of delimitation. Opposition leaders, including prominent figures like Bhupinder Singh Hooda and Mayawati, have countered these claims by accusing the central government of using procedural linkages to delay the law's rollout. They argue that tying the reservation to delimitation and census data could postpone effective implementation beyond 2029, potentially altering state representation and disproportionately affecting regions like the Northeast and Southern states. As of 23 April 2026, the political discourse has shifted from parliamentary debates to grassroots mobilization. The BJP is actively engaging in electoral messaging that positions them as champions of women's rights, while opposition parties are rallying support against what they perceive as the government's manipulative tactics. This situation is further complicated by the upcoming state elections in West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh, where both ruling and opposition parties are leveraging the issue to influence public perception and voter sentiment. Internal dynamics within the BJP also play a crucial role, as there are calls to enhance women's representation within party structures. Meanwhile, opposition parties exhibit varied responses, with some, like the BSP, supporting the reservation but opting for strategic restraint in public demonstrations. In summary, the failure of the Constitution 131st Amendment Bill has not only highlighted the procedural stakes involved in implementing women's reservation but has also catalyzed a broader political mobilization that intertwines electoral strategy with substantive representation issues. The ongoing dispute reflects deep-seated partisan divides and the complexities of legislative processes in India. Reporting for the Newsroom Global, don't forget to subscribe.